Hello everybody. For those who don't know me, my name is Bill and welcome to another exciting episode. Today I got something cool in the mail. Actually it came yesterday, but it was late at night, so I'll count it as today as filming. But I got the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. Now this is fantastic. It has a total of, 3 big games and 3 small games. So you get Legend of Zelda on the original Nintendo, Legend of Zelda Adventures of Link, Link's Awakening. Then you get a reskin of Vermin, which is a Game & Watch game. And then you have a timer game and a countdown game, I believe. So they counted as 6 on the back here. Anyways, my first experience with this was in 1986. Got it for Christmas. Ran to the Christmas tree and opened up a present, and sure enough, there was Legend of Zelda. And I was blown away because I wanted it, of course. And back then you didn't have the internet and things, so you didn't really know much about the game. But then as soon as I opened it up and I saw the gold cartridge, I knew I had something special and went and popped it in, of course, started playing. I was fascinated. I sat there for about maybe 2 minutes just watching the intro and listening to the music and watching the credits and things roll by, or not the credits, but the showing off the weapons and the basic intro. And I let that music just kick in and just let it sink in, and was just amazed. And the funny thing was, the neighbor 2 houses down, he also got it. So me and him were comparing notes, because back then you didn't have the internet. So we were kind of trying to find places and see who could get to Ganon first. And I actually showed him where level 8 was when I found it. So I was the first one to get there and beat the game. And anyways, it was fantastic. So I've loved the Legend of Zelda games ever since. And so now I finally got this, and I was really excited to get it. So without further ado, let's get a closer look and open it up and check it out.
Legend of Zelda continues. Defeat your enemies and save the kingdom.
Beware.
Some will help you, others will betray
I can
you.
restore life. I can get magic. I can.
I cannot help you.
Zelda!
Use your sword.
Find the crystals.
Rescue the princess.
Zelda! Zelda!
Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, only from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power.
Okay, so here is front of the box of the Game & Watch Legend of Zelda. And here is back of the box. As you can see, it's got all 6 games there. Well, 5 games in the time clock. So that is very cool. Let's open it up and check it out. I really like how they do these sleeves. It just kind of goes over it. Changes it to look like the Legend of Zelda, and underneath you get the original, sort of what the box looked like. Except for we do have a little difference there with Link as Vermin catcher, which is very cool. And let's open it up without tearing it. Special thanks to you. No, thank you. That is pretty cool. It's got the little Link in different positions there, catching Vermin, and it's in 2 different other languages. So that is very cool. Now let's open it up here without tearing it. And carefully get it out. Come on, baby. Slip out of there. Okay, well, I got upside down, but that's okay. Put that off to the side so we don't get all cluttered. And what do we got here? Flip it over carefully. Okay, we got a Legend of Zelda user guide. How to use this device, and also the warnings of do not play in the rain, the shower, and all those things. Not waterproof. And we got this cool little display box that we can use as a display stand with the Triforce logo on there on the left. And me dropping the unit, sorry, poor little thing. And this folds out. It's pretty cool, folds up into a little display stand. Now I have a Club Nintendo, the calendars, they fold out like that all the time. When you be part of the program, you can get these calendars from Club Nintendo. They have sort of that same backing. So let's get into it, and let's see what this thing looks like. Hopefully it's got some battery charge to it. Okay, we're trying to get it out of here without tearing it. I want to keep it a pristine thing. Wow. The green and gold. I didn't think I was going to be as nice as it is, but it really looks good in person. Hopefully the camera's capturing the how bright and nice it looks, because it looks fantastic. I definitely like it. Let's see here. On the back of the unit, we got the little Triforce emblem on the back that supposedly lights up. I don't know all the little tips and tricks and the little secrets of it yet. I guess it probably has, 35 secrets, just like the Mario one did. Turn it on here, and we get a little nice little splash screen. I believe that's the image from the original booklet. So that is very cool. I really like it. Let's see, push time. No, top, middle there. And okay, it opened right up to the Legend of Zelda 1 game. Probably just the demo of it playing. And we can see it's got the little time clock on the left there. And okay, we got the Japanese versions, I heard. So we get American, Japanese of both, which is cool because the Famicom games, especially the first one, had different music to it, different sounds, because it had extra sound channel through the Famicom disk system. And I have both of those games on the Famicom. So I do like the extra sounds to it. And I think there were some changes a little bit into the gameplay. Not really different changes, but like there's some characters that you have to attack differently, and I believe they took some things out. So that is cool. Second one I'm not sure on. And we also get Link's Awakening, which is cool, from the Game Boy. It's too bad it's not the color one, but it doesn't bother me. Either one's good. It's just it's not the DX version. And then we get the timer and some clock game. So let's check it out. Let's see. Hopefully the screen can capture how it looks, because it looks really good. Let's watch the demo here. I can't play the music. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody. Don't want to get copyright strike down from the Nintendo banhammer, because they will definitely strike it down if they hear their music in it. And this music is fantastic. Unfortunately, it's too bad, because I really like the Zelda 1 music in this intro in the beginning. This I let this thing play like over and over for like 3 to 5 minutes probably, when I first got it originally back in '86 for Christmas. I believe it was '86, could be '87, but I think it was '86. I just sat there as a little kid staring at this thing, just letting it all sink in how cool this music sounds, and imagining, before I'm even playing the game, about all these little weapons and things you can collect. So definitely cool. And I wanted to grab the Mario one real fast. The magic of editing, because I swear the screen seems a little bit brighter, a little bit more vibrant on the new one compared to the old one. So I wonder if the screens are the same exact screens from the last one, or there are little differences in them. Could be just the color combinations, but for some reason it just pops a little bit more on this Legend of Zelda one. So just wanted to check. As you can see, the button layout's a little different. We don't have a select and start above the B and A, so they did a little bit different layout of the button combinations, but pretty much the same. Just that's basically the only little change. I would like to see them do a Donkey Kong one, Donkey Kong 1, 2, and 3 maybe, and maybe throw some Donkey Kong Country games on there or something. Probably wouldn't do the Super Nintendo one, so they may have to do like the Game Boy ones. But as you can see, the cameras, I don't know why. The Mario one, it's having trouble capturing the screen as well. It's not as vibrant to me. So that is interesting to check into it and see if there's a difference in screen technology or it's just optical illusion. Okay, so now we'll check it out. Check out some little bit of gameplay between each one and see how much different it is or how well it looks. Not different because it's the same thing. I've bought this on so many systems over the years. But it's such a fantastic game, I keep buying it. Yeah, my camera's tripping out. Okay, so it looks pretty good. It plays well, looks good. Definitely pretty cool. Okay, so now we'll check out Adventures of Link. A game that I actually have never beaten all the way through it. I've gotten close to the ending, never finished it. So one of these times I should sit down and actually play through the whole darn thing to actually finish it. Just back in the day, it just wasn't as good as the first one, so I just didn't get into it as much. But it is an interesting game, and maybe I would like it nowadays, so I should check it out. Sorry about the camera flashing, I don't know what's going on. Looks good though. The screen is very vibrant and looks very nice. Let's go. Buttons feel nice. D-pad feels nice. Yeah, this is cool. Feels just as good as back in the day. Camera's driving me nuts, but very cool. Maybe it's because I have two things going on at once. Well, let's switch it up. I had to video edit all the music out before Nintendo threw the ban hammer at me. So, sorry about no music or sound effects in the games. Because definitely I would love to play them myself. Link's Awakening, another fantastic game. One of my favorites. Definitely a really fun game. These, what's the Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages, those are fun too. All three of them on the Game Boy Color were fantastic games. And we got Vermin here. And it's just Vermin. I didn't really play this back in the day, actually. I played some of the Game & Watches, but I never saw this one in the wild. I never had any of these Game & Watches myself. I saw kids have them at school. I just never had one myself, but I was always envious of them. And we got the time clock game. I guess you set a minute, and it's kind of like a minute of enemies attacking you, and you have to survive. So interesting, pretty cool. Definitely. And there's probably 35 other secrets to find out. I know some of them are like holding the B button for 5 seconds or something like that. It basically gives you like the cheat codes of all the hearts and stuff on certain games, depending on what you're playing. Makes it easier for people who just want to jump in the game and not earn any of the hearts. Just go straight fully powered up. That's not me. I like to earn it. I like to grind. So this is very cool. I like this too. This is interesting. I'll have to play this one more and play better next time. I survived though. That's all that counts. So that is kind of cool. I like it. Something new. So we've seen all of those, and we got the original, the first one above it, the Mario one. So it's very cool. I really like this. I like the color scheme of this one, and I really like the green and gold. It really pops out and shows off well. Going back to a few more minutes of playing Link's Awakening. Funny thing is, I just beat this game. What was it, 4 or 5, 6 months ago, when it came out on the remastered, or not remastered, the reworked version on the Nintendo Switch, which was a lot of fun too. So definitely a fun game. No, actually, was that longer than 6 months when it came out? It probably was. Either way, I did beat that one when it came out, the Link's Awakening for the Switch, and it was fun. And this, like I said, this one is a classic. And I think that is it for this episode. I really don't have much more to show off. I just kind of wanted to show a quick overview of it, show you what you're getting, and I'm sure there's a lot more secrets and things to discover. I don't want to blow up everybody because it's kind of fun just finding out your for yourself. I've been trying to stay off all these sites that people are showing you all the codes of how to. I want to figure it out myself, so I've been staying away from all those codes and things. So anyways, that is it for this episode. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. If you have friends or anybody else who like it, go ahead and please share it with them, because I'm trying to grow this channel, so every little bit helps getting the word out there. Anyways, that is it for this episode. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.
Yo.